Hello, viewers, and welcome to OPAG News, your number one news channel, bringing you latest news updates around the globe. First, we'll bring you our news headlines. I'm not supposed to die this way. R. Kelly, scared for his life in prison. Reactions as Cameroonian singer Libyanka beats Asake to win BET Awards 2023. Tonto DK vows never to stop competing in elections until she wins. Manchester United trailblazer Zinedine Black leaves Old Trafford and joins Dutch side FC Utrecht. Welcome to OPAG News. Now we'll bring you our news in details. Disgraced R&B singer R. Kelly stated this week that he is scared for his life after recovering from an emergency surgery to treat blood clots in his leg. In an unexpected turn of events, Kelly, who is serving a 20-year jail term in Chicago's Metropolitan Correctional Center after being convicted of child pornography charges last year, accused the prison medical staff of negligence. According to an interview by Rap Host TV last week, Kelly's latest blood clot procedure was allegedly botched by the prison medical team. He also stated that he did not deserve to die and that someone miscommunicated or made a guess as to what was wrong with my leg. "I'm not supposed to die this way. You're not supposed to even take a chance on that," he stated in the interview from jail. "They didn't even do an x-ray. That is why I'm speaking out, since I am afraid for my life in that area. And who wouldn't be?" Kelly continued, adding, "They treated their animals better than that." The disgraced singer, known for his hit single, "I Believe I Can Fly," further called on those listening to consider how they would respond if one of their loved ones was in his situation and reportedly being ignored while in prison. If it was your child, your father, your mother, or somebody you loved, you would have said, "Go to the doctor. That has to be looked into. We must investigate this. We need to x-ray that," Kelly said. According to a report by Radar Online, Kelly's lawyer, Jennifer Bunjin, also accused the MCC prison medical staff of incompetence in March. She alleged that the disgraced musician and other convicts were deprived of medical treatments and care. "It's not just because he's R. Kelly," Bunjin said earlier this year to ABC News. "Every prisoner deserves medical care and attention. The MCC is obligated to handle these issues competently." R. Kelly was convicted in Chicago in September 2022 on a 6-count charge of child pornography and enticement of a minor. In February 2023, he was sentenced to 30 years in jail. And on the news again, the BET Awards 2023 witnessed a bittersweet outcome for Nigerian artists, with rising star Asake missing out on the Best International New Act Award, which was ultimately claimed by Cameroonian vocalist Libyanka. While Nigerian sensation Burna Boy made history by securing the Best International Act Award for the 4th consecutive time, no other Nigerian artist could join him on the winners' podium. Libyanka's victory in the Best International New Act category at the BET Awards 2023 has ignited a wave of reactions across Nigerian social media platforms, with many expressing their dissatisfaction and labeling it as a daylight robbery. Asake, a talented artist signed under the YBNL label, was one of the contenders for the coveted award. However, his loss to Libyanka has triggered a debate among fans and industry observers. Some have speculated that Asake's defeat could be attributed to his predominantly singing in Yoruba, his indigenous language. The controversy surrounding Libyanka's win has highlighted the subjective nature of awards and the various factors that come into play during the selection process. While Asake and his fans argue that his music transcends language barriers and should not hinder his chances of winning, others believe that international recognition often favors artists who cater to a wider, more global audience. The outcome of this year's BET International Act category has sparked a wider conversation about the impact of language and cultural diversity on awards shows. Notable actress turned politician Tonto Dike expresses her determination to continue participating in elections until she achieves victory. Having previously contested as the deputy governorship candidate for the African Democratic Congress in the 2023 Rivers State elections, Tonto Dike acknowledged that her prospects of governing the oil-rich state in the future were uncertain due to the murky nature of politics. She made this known during an interview with journalists in Abuja at the Gotni International Leadership Conference, which was organized by the National Leadership Center under the theme of Leadership for Sustainability. In her words, "One of the things I learned in contesting the election is resilience and never giving up."
I contested for deputy governor of Rivers State under ADC, and I saw how the older politicians perceived me like, "Oh, this girl, you came to joke." But I told them I didn't come to joke. I made them understand that I came here to fight. I might not have won, but it will go down in history that I contested against Wike or Wike's voice, or the other big shot that I contested against. And one of the reasons why they look down on us, I was trying to get to a point, is because we lack leadership. They don't see what they think they should be seeing in us. And they're not totally wrong. They're not totally wrong. I saw what happened in the NSAS. There was no form of leadership. There was no form. I personally did not want to indulge in that because one of the things I learned is resilience. Resilience, never giving up. I didn't win. But I'm sure after 4 years they'll forget about me and say, "Oh, she's not going to come back." But I'm going to come back. Every 4 years I'm going to come back. I will come back, and I'll be in their faces until they know. I will be coming back every time to contest.
Okay, what are your chances that you become a governor in Rivers State?
The chances are high. The chances are high and the chances are slim, because politics is politics. It's not going to be a free and fair. We kidding me, free and fair. So I don't expect politics to be free and fair, but I expect that someone said something yesterday. He said having a lion's heart requires taking the lion's share. I don't care what they think about my position. I will keep having the lion's share, whether it's my life, personal life, or whether it's politics. I'm here to stay, and they have no choice but to accept it.
She believes that Nigerian youths are in great need of leadership, particularly at a time when they are collectively striving for a better Nigeria and more prosperous life. And finally, on our news on sports, Zidane Iqbal completes his transfer from Manchester United to Dutch side FC Utrecht. Iqbal, 20, spent more than a decade at the Manchester United and featured on the bench 7 times in the Premier League last term. Iqbal is the first British South Asian to play for Manchester United. Academy graduate Iqbal, 20, has joined the Dutch outfit after they reached agreement with Manchester United over the transfer last week. Iqbal made history in December 2021 when he appeared in the Champions League clash with Young Boys to become the first British South Asian to play for the Manchester United. He is also thought to be the first Iraqi heritage player to turn out for United. The Mancunian appeared on United's Premier League bench on 7 occasions last season after impressing during their pre-season tour as well as on their trip to Dubai during the mid-season break. Iqbal, whose mother is Iraqi and father is Pakistani, spent more than a decade at United, starting out at one of the club's development squads before playing in every age group and going on to represent the first team in the Champions League. The midfielder, who penned a new United contract last season, was never selected for England at youth level, with Sky Sports exclusively revealing at the beginning of last year that Iqbal was set to be capped by Iraq. Iqbal is now a fully fledged Iraq international but was unable to play for Pakistan at the time due to a FIFA ban for third-party interference, although the international status has now been reinstated. Thanks for tuning up on our news today, and do hang on for more news updates.